It's okay to be scared. Just don't let it run your life. I started reading this book a while ago, but as life goes, I got a bit busier and put it down midway through. I still intend on finishing it, but the main message of the book really resonates with me. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And it just so happens to also be the title. As human beings, our first instinct when faced with a scary situation is to retreat, hide away, and make ourselves as small as we possibly can. And you can't blame us, because when we were less evolved, anxiety or our fight or flight response saved our lives. It told us to run when there was a tiger or play dead in the face of a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex. I would definitely play dead in that case. In this day and age, our anxiety or fear is usually over things that are a little different, thank God. We worry about giving a speech and embarrassing ourselves in front of a large audience, or going after our dreams only to fail and end up alone the rest of our lives. This book insists that as long as we are growing and trying new things, this fear will always be there. But the only way to get rid of the fear is to actually do the thing that scares you. Fear comes with untreaded territory, and trust me, you are not alone. Or so the book claims. Everybody experiences fear when trying something new or seeking something they want with all their heart. When the stakes are higher, our fear tends to increase. But the book also claims that, quote, pushing through fear is less frightening than living with the underlying fear that comes from a feeling of helplessness. That really hits home. I definitely have days where I hold back and protect myself a little more than usual, mainly when I am going through a bout of anxiety or depression or dealing with a tougher than usual life event. While it is important to face your fears, it is also important to know when to protect yourself too. My motto is do the thing that scares you to learn a lesson, not to torture yourself. Know when you need to be a little easier on yourself, but don't just avoid achieving things you really want in life just because you are scared of the humiliation you may or may not face, or the self-hatred you will experience if it doesn't go the way you want it to. Been there, done that. Remember, there are always second chances, and failure is there to tell us what we can do differently next time. Don't look at failure as a dead end, rather as a form of guidance. Sometimes I'm not the best at following these guidelines myself, but we're all human, and what matters is that we stay true to ourselves, take risks when we can, not let our thoughts get the best of us, and not punish ourselves over failed attempts. It's okay to fail. In fact, failure is such an amazing teacher. It just matters that when you fail, because you will, you get yourself back up and fight like the true cave person you are. Okay. If cavemen could face a saber-toothed tiger or a massive blood foaming at the mouth dire wolf, we can give that speech or ask that guy out we've been daydreaming about for months. Give it a try, and just remember that we're all in it together.